Good morning, everybody. Good day. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy, and today is the 5th of February 2023. It's a full moon in Leo, so I thought I'd come on and do a full moon reading just to see what the energies are and how we can be in alignment with the flow of energies. So I'm going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle deck today. And then I'm going to use my El Goliath Shadow deck of tarot, which it tends to be my full and new moon and cross quarters of the solar cycle, quarters and cross quarters and retrograde readings. It's like, let's have a look in the shadows. So I'm going to start off, pull some oracle cards. So what do we need to know for the full moon in Leo, happening on the 5th of February 2023. Can we have some messages from Spirit, please, for the collective? What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies in for our highest and greatest good? Okay, what do we need to know? Okay, so at the bottom we've got blessed. Really nice card. Feeling a bit blessed. The energies are really good for today's full moon. Imagine. And peace. Now peace came out as the third card in today's morning message tarot reading. So I'm really seeing this as, because the colours of the cards, the pinks and the blues, I'm really seeing this about sort of balancing the heart and the head, the mind and the emotions, knowing that we're blessed, having love and gratitude for all that we receive, and using our creative imagination to further create the world that we want to create and the life that we want to create. Very much Leo energies. And being just in peace. When you've done the thing about setting intentions and doing magic and things like that, is that once you've created, once you've set the intention, once you've done the ritual, okay, you let it go and you forget about it. You come to peace, okay, and just let it go off. And I quite like the fact that sort of we've got this egg here, so we've planted the seed, okay. And then, you know, we go off, get on with our lives and wait for the universe to bring in the opportunities, the right time, right place, things, the little lessons, the little signs and things to help us on our way. We don't worry and fret about, oh my God, is it going to happen? What's going to happen? That just blocks the magic. So set the intentions and then come to peace. And don't worry about it. Okay, so let's do some tarot cards. So what do we need to know for the full moon in Leo, happening today, Sunday the 5th of February 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Let's make one more. What do we need to know? Okay, so where we find ourselves, the King of Swords, the Father of the Night. I'll show you these cards as I go through them. The Four of Swords, the Sacred Space. The Sage. Okay, so the Four of Swords and the Sage came up in yesterday's in bulk reading. The Three of Swords, the Bleeding Raw Heart. Okay, could be bringing up some emotions ready to be cleansed. And the Ten of Wands, the is it overwhelmed beetle? Something like that. The overburdened beetle. Okay, then we've got the moon, the full moon, the silver shadow reflector. Is that it? Yep. Can't wear my glasses because all I can see is my light ring. Then we've got the Nine of Pentacles, the tranquil spotted doe, and we've got the Page of Swords, the sword bearing sister. And at the bottom we've got the Chariot, the Chariot of Osiris with the Ace of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles, the rewarded frog. Going to leave that there. Got the okay, we'll take these as well. So we've got the shadow self, the dark inner shadow, the Ten of Pentacles, the Oyster of Metatron, and the Queen of Wands, the Cosmic Mother. You see, Queen of Wands rules the full moon today, so we'll have that. Okay, I'm going to put those there. Okay, so where we find ourselves, the King of Swords, the Father of the Night, hunting in the dark. The wise, here we've got an owl, and it's caught a mouse or possibly a rat or something. It's that attunement of senses, clarity, clear vision, even in the dark of night, even in the depths of the darkness, being able to have the vision of the way to go, where the prize is. Okay, so this is a change of energies, and we're moving away from this Four of Swords, which has been coming up quite a lot in these types of readings. That we've been going through a time of healing, a time of feeling cozy and safe and retreat and snuggling and just cozy and protected. So maybe that it is the time to step out into the darkness. And I'm saying vulnerable hearts, I'm saying that because we've got the Three of Swords here. We've also got the shadow self, and I'll talk to that as I'm getting to it. Our foundation is the Sage, the purity. So in this morning's morning message, in the Gaia cards, the Gaia deck, purification with water came up. So there's a theme of cleansing away, of releasing, very much full moon energies. So really think about what it is that sort of you're wanting to release and how you want, how you can. Sage is a good way of cleansing. As an aromatherapist, I sometimes use myrrh, and then frankincense afterwards. So you create the void, you clear with the myrrh, and then you bring in the frankincense to fill the void with spiritual energy. It can be, showering or bathing, or jumping through or over a fire. There's just so many ways. So whatever ways you use to cleanse negativity away. Okay, and then sort of above we've got the Three of Swords, the bleeding raw heart. And sometimes when we clear the old, when we purify, when we make space, when we step out of our comfort zone, we can feel a bit vulnerable, a bit exposed. One of the things about this full moon is about stepping into your light. Leo is about being centre stage, and it's all about me. But, for a lot of us, that can make us feel quite vulnerable. Some people would rather do anything than sort of put themselves out there under the spotlight and make themselves feel vulnerable. And the full moon So yes, the moon is forming a trine with Chiron, and the sun has just formed, a couple of days ago, has just formed a sextile with Chiron. So, you know, we're in a time of healing. I think Mars is making a sextile with Chiron as well. Just trying to think, remember back to the astrology chart. Definitely those planets. So Chiron's quite involved with today's full moon. There's also a T² between the sun and the moon with Uranus in Taurus. So, you know, chaos, shocks, surprises, breakthrough, liberation, all of that can make us feel a bit vulnerable, a bit overburdened. We've got the 10 of Wands here. Whose stuff are you carrying? You know, or maybe you're trying to do too much. Maybe you've got 10 different types of inspiration and things that you want to do, and you're paralyzed because it's just too much. You're taking on too much, you're trying to do too much. Drop the wands that aren't your stuff to carry, and also maybe focus down to just 1 or 2 wands, make it manageable, okay? But definitely to drop the overburden, the overwhelm, and that could be, you know, with the 3 of Swords here, being, you know, if you're a people pleaser, if you say yes to things when you should say no, you find yourself overwhelmed, overburdened, taking on everybody else's stuff. Maybe that's what you're cleansing away. Maybe that's what you're saying no to. Maybe you're coming back to yourself at this Leo full moon and saying, no, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing it anymore. It's interesting that in the clarifiers this morning's message, we had the 10 of Swords, we had the Fool, and then we had the 3 of Swords then. And I didn't pull any more clarifiers because the cards underneath was the Princess of Wands in the Thoth deck. So she's taken her fears and throwing them away, with the Magician and with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's overcoming these blockages, you know, this awakening. It could even be a Tower moment, although the Tower's not coming up here. The clarifiers for this reading, we've got the moon, the full moon. The full moon is in Leo, as we said. We're shining a light on our fears and things and the shadows. It's interesting that we've got the Queen of Wands coming up, who is fixed fire, which is Leo, and I see the Queen of Wands as the Leo card. We've also got the shadow self coming out here as well. So it is shining a light on those shadow areas, our codependency and things where we think we can't do it, stuff like that, and releasing them and coming into independence. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles, the tranquil spotted doe. Okay, so yeah, independence, self-confidence, knowing who you are, standing in your power. And with that, we've got the Page of Swords, the sword-bearing sister. Okay, cutting away all the negative messages and things, whether they're the ones you tell yourself or that you're hearing them from other people, just cutting away. Okay, the cards underneath, which is the subconscious or the environment around us, we've got the Chariot. Okay, riding to victory under our own will, harnessing all the elements and driving forward. I'm going this way. With the Ace of Pentacles, towards a new opportunity, a new beginning, in the physical, in the 3D. That could be a reward for the patience. We've got the 7 of Pentacles here, the rewarded frog. Watching things unfold and grow. Maybe sort of so we're at the midpoint between what was the mid-eclipse point. Okay, so on the 8th of November last year, we had a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, conjunct Uranus at 16 degrees of Taurus. And on the 5th of May this year, we've got a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio at 15 degrees Scorpio. So this full moon is at the midway point. So we're in the middle of the deep changes. Think back to the intentions that you set at the last eclipse season. What transformations did you want to bring through? How did you want to change? Because I think that is very much part of this energy as well. So, you know, this full moon could be a check-in to see how far we are. It could be opening up new avenues for us as well. If we're looking at sort of, you know, where we're not, I don't know if I can make this, can't do it on my own type of thing. We're looking into those shadows, that shadow self, the dark inner shadow. Where are those fears hidden? Where do we need to shine a light on ourselves? Okay, because we can transform this. We have the 10 of Pentacles. We work with this, we tame it, we give ourselves, we take on our power, we give ourselves the security and the grounding and the life we want. And then we have the Queen of Wands here, the cosmic, is it the Huntress? I think she is a Huntress. Yes, the cosmic Huntress, the Queen of Wands. We've got another owl. Okay, she's got antlers. She's got a dream catcher. You're hunting your dreams. And also in her eyes, you can see all the candles reflected back at her, all the light. She's absorbing her light. And I will say into her soul, because the card next on the deck is the soul family, the karmic soul tribe, the family. So when we connect with our soul families, people on similar vibrations to us, we do see ourselves reflected. They reflect us back to ourselves. It's really transformative. I experienced it last summer, late last spring into last summer, that I finally started seeing myself through other people's eyes, and learned that it wasn't too much. It wasn't, oh God, if I shine my light out, it doesn't diminish anybody else. You know, it helps other people to shine. And I think that's part of the message of this full moon in Leo. Shine, take centre stage, call back your power, connect to others, allow yourself to be seen. So, and then what we've got, that page of Cups, which is the Sun of Roses, gifts of love. Okay, love yourself, love others, others love you. Okay, so that's your full moon in Leo reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you, and if it did, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the old wiggly bell for notifications when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful, 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 wonderful full moon in Leo, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.